Hi guys, welcome to Beauty Broadcast Express. Today's review is on a little kit that you might be thinking about for the holidays. It's from Bare Minerals and it's called All the Faves. And I got this at Ulta for $36. Sometimes with the holiday kits there are so many limited edition collections and limited edition special shades that I thought this would be cool to talk about some things that even beyond the holidays would exist in the line. But they are all said to be try me sizes of best-selling customer favorites. I am wearing all of these today in my look. So I'm just going to go through product by product, tell you a little bit about, what they're all like, and then give you my impression on the kit as a whole. So one of the things you get, and this was new to me, is the Primetime Foundation Primer in Original. See? Totally clear. It reminds me a lot in feel of the Smashbox Photo Finish. Maybe a little bit drier on the skin. It's that kind of really smooth, like pore-filling type of primer. The Primetime Eyelid Primer is more about adding a little bit of coverage to your eyelids. A fleshy, kind of skin-toned eye primer there. And it's very smooth and kind of silky, but it is going to kind of counteract a little bit of redness or veins or whatever your problem spots might be on your lids. They give you the small size of the Mineral Veil here, which I didn't crack this open. I used the one that I already had, but this is the classic setting product for Bare Minerals. It's a very, very fine, loose powder, colorless. You can put it over any look to kind of blur the lines or lessen the intensity maybe of your blush, your bronzer, and things like that. I noticed that kind of an effect from that product. It's a very softening kind of light diffusing type product. Now you got a couple of little baby compacts in here. It's called the Epiphany, and you get the shades Aha and Foreshadow. And there's no mirror in this one. Even though this is smaller than the full size, I still feel like you're getting a good amount of product here eyeshadow-wise. I already knew I loved the Ready eyeshadows, and had this not been part of this kit, I'm not so sure I would have bought it. I was really interested to try this duo because I thought it just looked so nice and wearable. And these shadows all just have a really velvety, rich feel. So I'm wearing Aha on my lids, and then the deeper brown out in the crease and outer corner. And the blush is the Ready blush in the One. I love this shade. Oh my gosh, this, I mean, it doesn't look like anything too crazy or different, but this goes on with kind of a matte finish on me, and I feel like it's just the perfect sweet and innocent look on the cheeks. It's a light pink, but it's not too light. It's still got color in there. I love this shade. I'm going to continue to use that little guy until it runs out. You get the little Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. This was new to me. It's got the bristles kind of spiraled around the brush. Can you see that as I turn it? So it's a rubber bristle brush. They're kind of long. On my first coat, I thought, bummer, I don't think I really like this, but I let it dry just a little bit and went on with the second coat and thought I got a lot more thickness there. It could be a little more lengthening, but it did do a good job of creating volume and creating thickness on each lash. Get one of the Marvelous Moxie lipsticks, and this is in a little size here, but the shade is Get Ready. And this is a pretty classic pink. It's got a lot of shine to it. If you're just wearing this alone on your lips, you're going to notice that really coming through. I actually am wearing this shade on my lips, but the gloss I put over it I think is kind of lightening it up some, and that is the Marvelous Moxie Gloss in Sparkplug. And I do have the full size of this. There's a little bit of a mintiness to this gloss, and it's just kind of like a caramely neutral. Really, really pretty. So do I think this kit is worth the $36? I would say definitely yes. I think this is a great way to get to try some of the different products. My favorites are probably the blush and the eyeshadows. I love that Ready formula. I like the primers too. That may be a little bit more individual as to whether those work really well for your skin type. Some people have really oily eyelids, but they've worked well for me. Mineral Veil, I think you can't go wrong with that. That's a great setting powder. The mascara is not my favorite part of this kit, but I don't think it's a bad mascara. And then your lip products, really like that lipstick formula. The gloss, some people might find this to be a little thick or sticky. I don't find it to be uncomfortable. I just think if you love trying different things and sampling different products, or you've got someone on your Christmas list who does, this would be a really fun thing to receive. And I think you're probably going to fall in love with the majority of the products that are in here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.